Hi dear students, I hope you all are good and enjoying good health. Today we will start chapter number 8, lines and shapes. You are very well aware with lines and shape. You learned this concept in earlier classes also. Now recall the concept and do these sums given in exercise 8.1 yourself. And now we move to the first topic of the chapter, that is point. What is a point? You know that if you have a sharpened pencil and you just press your tip of pencil on the sheet of paper, then the mark that you get is called point. This is how you can get point over here. Just take a sharpened pencil and press its tip on the sheet of the paper to get a point. This is a point. A point is denoted by a dot. You can say that it is denoted by a dot. Actually, a point gives you a particular location in the space. It gives you a particular location, but it does not have any length, breadth or height. No width, no length, no breadth. Width means you can say breadth also. No breadth, no length, no thickness. Width you can say thickness also. Means a point is a definite location which represents a definite location in the space, but it does not have length, breadth or thickness. It is the definition of a point and it is represented by a dot. Suppose you have a clean sheet of paper. Suppose you have a clean sheet of paper and you just fold it in two halves and you can get a crease over here. Now this is the crease. You can see this is the crease over here. If you draw a line here and then you can see that the tip of the line gives you a point and bottom of the line give you the bottom of this page gives you the another point. So you can say that a point describes where the shape begin or end. Point describes the shape, describes where the shape begins or ends. So in this way you can define a point. Now we move to the topic line. Line. How can you get a line on a sheet of paper? Actually, line does not have a definite length. It may be extended in both the direction infinitely length, up to the infinite length. Means, suppose you are having a sharpened pencil and you are just moving your sharpened pencil across the sheet of the paper, then this is nothing but the line. And line may be, you may get this line also, you may get this line also, this is a line also, this is a line also. It means line may be curved or straight. So, curved lines may be of different types, different shapes, and also the straight lines can be categorized in three different shapes which are called horizontal line, vertical line and slanting line. Horizontal line is also called sleeping line. This is your vertical line which is also called standing line, and the shape of slide or you can say shape showing hill, that is shape of slanting line. This is a slanting line. This is also a slanting line, means slopey. This line shows a slope. So this is called slanting line or the slopey line. Now line segment. What is line segment? A definite length. A line, part of line which is having a definite length is called line segment. Line has no definite length. If you want to represent a line, firstly I want to tell you one thing, that point can be represented by a dot and it is named by capital letter. Suppose it is a point, then it may be named as A, B, C, D, E, F, whatever may be the alphabet. You can represent, you can name the dot, means name the point using a capital letter, and you can name the line also using capital letters. Like suppose you are having this line and arrows must be put show the line, and if you want to name this line you can name it as A, B. You have given two definite points over this line and you can name it using those points. This can be written as line AB. This is line because line can be extended in both the direction. It can be extended in left direction, it can be extended in right direction. These arrowheads show that this can be extended up to infinite length. Infinite means which is not defined. कितना भी बड़ा हो सकता है, कहाँ तक भी ले जा सकते हो, कहीं तक भी, तो दैट इज कॉल्ड इनफाइनाइट लेंथ, जो फाइनाइट नहीं है. बट इफ यू आर टेकिंग ओनली दिस पोर्शन ए बी, इसकी डेफिनेट लेंथ है, मीन्स इसको आप मेजर कर सकते हो रूलर की हेल्प से कि कितनी है. सो द पार्ट ऑफ लाइन विच हैज अ डेफिनेट लेंथ इज कॉल्ड लाइन सेगमेंट. सेगमेंट मीन्स एक टुकड़ा उस चीज का. लाइन कितनी भी बड़ी हो सकती है, सेगमेंट उसका पीस है. सो लाइन सेगमेंट डिफाइंड एज द पार्ट ऑफ अ स्ट्रेट लाइन between 2 points is called line segment having definite length. 2 points definite end points होंगे. जो लाइन होती है इट हैज नो डेफिनेट एंड पॉइंट्स, बिकॉज उसको आप एक्सटेंड कर सकते हो कहीं तक, लेकिन लाइन सेगमेंट के एंड पॉइंट्स डिफाइंड होते हैं, तभी उसकी डेफिनेट लेंथ होती है. और 2 पॉइंट्स की अगर हम बात करें, जैसे हम यहाँ बात करें ए बी पॉइंट्स की, फ्रॉम एनी 2 गिवन पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट्स वी कैन ड्रॉ ओनली सिंगल स्ट्रेट लाइन. But number of, it means many curved lines can be drawn from these 2 points. Like you can see here, this is a curved line from A to B. This is also a curved line from A to B. This is also a curved line from A to B. Yes, you can draw as many as lines you want to draw between any 2 given points which are curved. But while talking about straight lines, we can say that only one straight line can be drawn from the 2 given points in the space. Means from any 2 given points we can draw only one straight line, but we can draw as many as we want curved lines from the given 2 points. And now we come to if you want to draw this line, you can use your sharpened pencil and a ruler. You can see over here that if you are having a ruler, you can place it on the sheet of paper and put the tip of your pencil on one point. Suppose you are putting your pencil over here and draw a straight line. By running it along the ruler, you can draw a straight line, and then you can mark it using points. Suppose it is point A, it is point B, so it is the line segment that you have drawn. You can draw line also, you can draw line segment also, but don't forget to put arrows at both the ends to represent line, and use points, particular points to represent the line segment. This is how you can draw a line segment. It is written over here also. You can place a ruler touching the 2 points P and Q. Suppose you are having points P and Q. So place the ruler against these 2 points and run your pencil from P to Q along the edge of the ruler. You would get the line segment having the length PQ, or you can say you can get the line segment having the name PQ. And you can also measure the length of the line segment by using the ruler. It is marked over here, so you can measure the length of the line segment also. But firstly, you must know how to draw line segment using a ruler and a pencil. Now we come to plane shapes. Now you know that a square has 4 sides and 4 corners. You can see over here, if you show the shape square here, this is how you can draw square. You can fill color in it also. This is a square. It has 4 sides, 1, 2, 3 and 4. It has 4 sides. And it has 4 corners. 4 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 corners are there. You can name it also A, B, C and D. So a square is a shape in which we are having 4 sides of equal lengths and 4 corners. So it can be said that a square has 4 sides and 4 corners, and all the sides are equal in length. Now we come to the shape rectangle. Rectangle is like square, but it is unlike in this way that opposite sides are equal. Not all the 4 sides are equal. Opposite sides are equal in rectangle. If we are considering this rectangle, you can see that there are 4 sides and 4 corners again in the rectangle, but opposite sides are equal. Not all the 4 sides are equal. You should mention in a rectangle that opposite sides are equal, means upper side is equal to lower side in length and left hand side length is equal to right hand side. Right hand side length means these both are equal in length and upper side is equal to lower side in length. This is how you can define, you can give the characteristics of a rectangle, that a rectangle has 4 sides, 4 corners. Also, opposite sides of a rectangle are equal. Now we move towards a triangle. A triangle has, tri means 3. Triangle has 3 sides and 3 corners. You can see 1, 2, 3 and corners are 1, 2, 3. So, a triangle has 3 sides, 3 corners. The length of the sides, all the 3 sides may or may not be equal. There are different types of triangle based on the length of the sides, about which you would learn in the higher classes. Now, you must learn that a triangle has 3 sides and 3 corners and length of the side may or may not be equal. Now, we talk about circle and oval. Circle and oval has no side, no corners. They are just round or oval in shape. No side, no corner. Now, let's learn what is parameter. Parameter means the sum of all the lengths of the shape. Suppose there is a triangle having sides 6, 4 and 3 centimeters. Suppose it is 6 centimeter in length. This side is 6 centimeter in length. It is 4 centimeter in length and suppose it is 3 centimeter in length. So, parameter means we have to add the lengths of these 3 sides. So, here its parameter would be 6 plus 4 plus 3. 6 plus 4 gives us 10 and 10 plus 3 gives us 13. So, its parameter is 13. If it is written in centimeter, unit would be the same, 13 centimeter. Parameter means we are just talking about the boundary of the shape. If suppose you are having a rectangle whose sides are 4 and 2 centimeter and you know that in a rectangle opposite sides are equal. Suppose this is a rectangle having sides 4 centimeter and 2 centimeter. As you know that opposite sides of rectangle are equal, so 4 centimeter, above line is 4 centimeter, so bottom line would be 4, means lower line would be 4 centimeter. Left hand side line is 2 centimeter, so this would also be of 2 centimeter length. So now add these 4 lengths to get the perimeter of this rectangle. 4 plus 2 plus 4 plus 2. 4 plus 2 6 plus 4 10 plus 2 12. So 12 centimeter would be the perimeter of this rectangle. Now what about square? You know that if length of one side is given, it means you know all the lengths of 4 sides. Now suppose we are to calculate the perimeter of a square whose length is 5 centimeter. It means the length of all the 4 sides is 5 centimeter because you know that length of all the 4 sides is equal in a square. Suppose it is a square having side equal to 5 centimeter. It means all the sides would be of length 5 centimeter each. And to calculate the perimeter, we would just add the lengths of these 4 sides. 5 plus 5, 10 plus 5, 15 plus 5, 20. 5 centimeter plus 5 centimeter plus 5 centimeter and plus 5 centimeter. This all gives us 20 centimeter as the perimeter of the square. So, this is how you can calculate the perimeter of any figure if the lengths of all the sides of the figure are mentioned to you. Just add the lengths of all the sides together to get the perimeter of the shape given. So, this is how you learned how to calculate the perimeter of a given shape. If the lengths of all the sides are given, then just add the lengths to get the perimeter of the given shape. Now, solve exercise 8.2 yourself to reinforce the concept of point, shapes, their corners, lengths, etc., edges and the perimeter. Now, we come to this topic which is corners and sides. You know that we just discussed that a circle has no side, no corners. So, it means we can say that a circle has no corner, no side. A square has 4 sides, 4 corners. A rectangle has 4 sides, 4 corners. And a triangle has 3 sides and 3 corners. If you fold a square sheet from the corners, then you can get that there are 5 corners. you can see over here that if you fold the corners of this sheet, here this is a rectangular shape. It means it is having 4 corners, 1, 2, 3, 4. If we fold its one corner, then it is the shape having 5 corners, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 1, 2, this is 3, this is 4th corner and this is 5th corner. So if we fold its one edge, then it means we would be having 5 corners in that case. If we fold its 2 corners, then it means there would be one more corner. It means in this case we are having 6 corners. You can see over here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And if we fold last line cut kar dena, and if we fold its 3rd edge, then we would be having 7 corners, and if its 4th edge is also folded inside, then it means we are having 8 corners, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. In this case we are having 8 corners. So now we come to the topic vertices, edges and faces. What about a cube? What shape do you observe in the objects that is having a cubical shape? Means shape of a cube. Have you seen a dice? Yes, of course, you must have seen a dice. So a dice is having a cubical shape, means it is cube in shape. So if you take the shape of a cube, then you can say that there are 8 corners, 12 edges and 6 flat faces. So this is how we can draw a cube, and if we want to count its edges, surfaces, flat faces and its corner, then just we fill colors in it. Like we can fill the color in it like here 1 and 2 and 3, and now we rotate it and we are going to fill colors in it also in other phases, like blue we can fill here, green we can fill here and black we can fill in other portion. We can fill black here. Now if we want to count, then we must open it up. Now we just expand it. Now you can count easily how many flat surfaces are there, how many edges, how many corners are there. So just count the number of flat surfaces here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. There are total of 6 flat surfaces. 6 flat faces are called, these are called flat faces. So a cube has 6 flat faces. Now if you want to count its edges, just count edges here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You can count the 12 equal edges over here, right? Now if you want to count its corners, go to the corners, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is how you can calculate the total number of corners over here. So 8 corners are there and 12 edges are there. Let's again count the corners and edges. We are first counting the corners, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are 8 corners of a cube. Now again I am going to count the edges. Edges are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Reverse, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. This is how we can count the edges and corners of a cube. Similarly, you can count the corners, flat faces and edges of a cuboid. The difference between cube and cuboid is that cube is having equal length of equal centimeters. You can say cube is having length, breadth and thickness, means height, which are equal, and a cuboid has difference between length, breadth and height. You can see in your environment that a brick, your book, your notebook, your tiffin box, your geometry box, or you can say a matchbox, all these objects have cuboidal shape. Again, I am telling you one thing, that there is difference between cube and cuboid. Cube is having same length, breadth and height, and in a cuboid, the difference is that length, breadth and length, breadth and height are not same. If same, it means it is a cube. Now we move towards cone. What is a cone? Cone is having two faces. One is flat and one is curved, and it has only one edge. And what about its corner? It is having single corner on the top. So we are talking about its curved face, flat face and one corner. We can see over here also. It is a cone. If we fill color in it, then you can see that it would be look like this. If we rotate it, we can get this shape, and we can fill another color in its bottom also. You can see how we can fill color in its bottom. We can fill this color also. Is it visible to you? I think it is visible now. You can see that it is having two faces. This one is curved. The yellow color, mustard color is curved curved face, and the flat face is in circular shape, and the circular shape is having one edge. So this is the edge. It means the cone has one edge, one flat face and one curved face, and this is the corner it is having. So it has one corner. So this is how you can see that a cone has one corner, one curved face, one edge and one flat face. Now we talk about a cylinder. You have seen rolling pin and batteries and gas cylinder, etc. in your daily life. These objects have cylindrical shape. And what about its faces and edges? A cylinder has two flat faces, one at top and one at bottom. Means if it is in horizontal position, you can say that one at left hand and one on the right hand side. So it has two flat faces which are in circular shape and one curved face, and it has two edges. It has no corner. It has two edges and no corner. These are the two edges. You can see that this circular shape has one edge. This circular shape has one edge. It means it has two flat faces, two edges and one curved face and no corners. It has no corner. You can see over here also in a cylinder, two flat faces, one at top and one at bottom. If you rotate it, you can see that there are two faces. See, one is here and another is here. There are two faces which are circular in shape. So one edge is here and one edge is here. So you can see over here that a cylinder has one curved face and two flat faces, and it means two flat faces which are in circular shape. It means it has two edges. Now we move towards spheres. Balls like you can say cricket ball or cricket ball and marbles. These are spherical in shape, means they represent sphere shape, and these have no corners and no edges and no flat faces. So it means these are having only one face that is curved, means sphere has one curved face. Sphere has only one curved face, no edges, no corners, no flat faces. So this is a table in which we have tabularized the number of flat faces, curved faces, number of straight edges, number of curved edges and number of vertices. So let's revise it. A cube has 6 flat faces, 0 curved face means it has no curved face, and 12 straight edges, 0 curved edge, no curved edge is there, and number of vertices means numbers of corners is 8. In a cuboid, again it is like the same because only the difference was in length. It means number of corners, edges and faces would be same. Number of faces is 6, number of straight edges 12 and number of vertices 8. Now we come towards cone. In a cone, number of flat faces 1, number of curved face 1, no straight edges, 1 curved edge and 1 corner, 1 vertex. In case of cylinder, there are 2 flat faces, 1 curved face, no straight edge, 2 curved edges and no vertices. In case of sphere, no flat faces, only 1 curved face is there, no straight edges, no vertices, no edges. Now we come to the topic symmetry. Symmetry means if we are having a shape which is identical to its half portion. This means the shape is identical. The shape is identical while talking about half portions, and the shape is symmetrical. Suppose we talk about this butterfly. If we make a line, means suppose this butterfly has folded its wings. You can see that this butterfly has unfolded wings and now it has folded wings. It means one wing has covered its another wing. If the one part has covered the second part completely, it means both of the parts are identical. Means both of the parts are mirror image of each other, and so it means the shape was identical, means wings of the butterfly are symmetrical. Here the butterfly has folded its wings. We can see that both the wings are matching each other. They have covered completely. Suppose we are talking about our hands. If we cover them with each other, you can say that they are completely covering each other. You can see from this side and from this side also. It means they are mirror images of each other. It means they are both are identical. They can cover completely each other. So it means they are symmetrical. If we take a piece of paper and let's draw symmetrical line, means let's fold it from half and we draw a symmetrical line. We draw a dotted line over there and we draw a wing, half wing of the butterfly over there. Then we cut it. We have taken a sheet of paper. If we have taken a sheet of paper and we have folded it in half and we have drawn a piece of shape of a wing here, and then we try to cut it out. Then the cut it out, after the cut portion, you would get this shape. Means if you unfold the paper, you would get both the wings together. It means the wings were symmetrical. You can see other symmetrical shapes also. Suppose this is a shape of a heart. If we draw a line over here, then if we try to fold it here, then we would get the identical. Means half portion would just cover it out. If the half portion covering it completely, then it means this is line of symmetry and the shape is symmetrical. If you see the shape which is like this, diamond, means this, which is a square or you can say diamond. If you draw a line over here and you try to fold it in half in the vertical position, from the vertical position, then you can see that this would also cover it completely. It means this shape is symmetrical. But what about this? If the shape is like this, so if you cut it like this, then this would not cover it completely. It means this shape is not symmetrical. So while talking about symmetrical shapes, we can say that the half portion would be mirror images of each other, or you can say half portion if put together, means if they are put one over the other, they would cover them completely. It means the shape is symmetrical. So now you can solve exercise 8.4 and 8.5 also to reinforce the concept of shapes and lines. Now solve exercise 8.4 and 8.5 to reinforce the concept of lines and shape. And this is how we have completed this chapter. Now revise this concept thoroughly and we would meet you in the next video with the next chapter. Till then, bye-bye.